And now I'm back with my second cup of tea for the final couple questions. How do you maintain motivation to skate or get past a block when you feel like you're not making progress? For example, you want to skate in a contest, you don't feel good enough, progress is slow, and now the contest idea feels silly. Well, that's a great question because I'm kind of going through that a little bit myself. I think that a contest routine is somehow the perfect way to put you in a rut and also the perfect way to pull you out of one. On one hand, because I've been doing the contest, I feel like I've only been skating the same exact tricks for a couple months now. I feel like I haven't really learned anything, although I have made a couple new tricks here and there. I really feel like I'm in the same spot as I was months ago, which can be really demotivating. But at the same time, I'm really excited for the contest because I just want to meet all of my friends. The contest is kind of secondary. As a whole, the contest is all about going to meet my friends for the first time and getting to skate with everybody and getting to just feel more a part of this community that I care about so much. But the contest itself, the run itself, is kind of just for me. Like, it's a challenge for me, to myself, within myself. I really feel motivated not to try to go and win the competition, but I really want to put together a good routine. That's my goal. My goal is to put together a good routine, to try and smooth the kinks out of it, and to try to land as much of it as possible. And that's just a challenge that I want to keep within myself so that I can go to the competition, I can meet all my friends, we can all skate together, and hopefully I can put together a run that's kind of fun to do and hopefully a little fun to watch. And that's what's motivating me right now. Not really the competition, but the run itself. I mean, I don't even care if I went out and did walk the dogs for a minute and a half, as long as I did the walk the dogs to the beat of a song, you know? Like, it's about the run, it's what I want to make it, and that's how I've been trying to motivate myself to practice the routine. Like, I'm not competing against other people, I'm just trying to make a fun run for me and to challenge myself and to do something that's really scary, because how many times in my life am I going to have the opportunity to fly to Germany and compete in a international skateboarding contest? Like, it sounds like fiction, you know? However, in general, when I'm in a rut and I feel like I'm not making much progress, I try to do something else. So if I felt really bad freestyling, I'd probably try to go to the park and skate obstacles for a while. Even if I'm still doing bad, at least I'm doing bad at other things. And eventually, the thing about progress is that I never feel it when it's happening. So like when I was learning how to underflip, I never felt the progress. It took me like 6 months to land that trick. So it really felt every day like I wasn't really getting any better, and then all of a sudden you can do them. No-handed 50-50s had the same thing. I was practicing for months without feeling any progress. But for me, the motivation is just that I would rather be skating than not skating. It's why I go to the gym, like I said, and why I'm eating healthy. Like, my love for skateboarding pushes me to be disciplined in other aspects of my life. And it pushes me to go out and skate. If I don't want to skate, I'm probably not going to skate. And I also think that's okay. If you want to take a break of a few weeks, of a few months, of a year, like, just come back when you feel motivated to skate. I don't think we have to force ourselves to be motivated to skate just for the sake of progress. Like, if you're not feeling motivated to skate, I think it's totally fine to just focus on other things for a while and come back if you want to. I'm motivated to skate because I love skateboarding, and it became a really odd obsession of mine. Like, I've never enjoyed any hobby as much as I have skateboarding, so the motivation is very internal for me. Like, I just want to skateboard. It's pretty much all I think about. But I also don't think that to enjoy skateboarding as a hobby, you have to be as obsessed with it as I am. You know, if you just have a casual interest, just enjoy it a little. Skate when you want to. If you're like, you know what, I want to challenge myself and learn something, then just make little habits, make a little bit of time. I find that the better I get at skateboarding, the more motivated I am. So I definitely think that in the beginning, for a long time, there's this gap of it's so difficult, it's kind of hard to find the motivation to do it when you're not getting any better. But I think that if you can push through that stage, and if you can push through that kind of negative feeling, once you get on the other side, there's more motivation because you start to do better, and that success motivates you to want more of that success, you know. But getting to that point is really difficult. And these two questions are very similar. It's do you skate on your own or with other people? I find it hard to get motivated when I'm on my own. And another, do you prefer skating alone with others? I always found that I'm more inclined to try things that scare me when I'm skating with others, especially people who are better than me versus alone. What do you think? I like to skate alone and I like to skate with other people for two very different reasons. When I'm with other people who skate, especially people who are better than me, I feel the same exact way. Like, I want to push myself. If they're trying heel flips, I might try heel flips. It's how I started learning frontside shove-its because my friend Nem was getting them popped really high and I thought they looked really cool. So I attacked those. When I was at the meetup in DC, there was a lot of talented skaters around me. It made me really want to try to skate the hip and try these backside 180 kick flips over it for, I have no idea why. I've never tried that trick on flat or on anything, but I felt like I could do it there. Even though I didn't do it, I had a ton of fun trying it. I was really stoked that it felt a lot more doable than I had imagined it to feel. It was just the perfect obstacle, and there's just this energy when you're with other skaters and this desire to push yourself a little bit harder than maybe when you're alone. So I've definitely felt that myself, which is kind of why I wish I had more friends to skate with more often. And on the other side of that, there's also just like the chill sessions where you're just chatting with your friends and throwing some tricks out there, not really putting any kind of pressure on yourself or each other. That's also just a really good time and a really good reminder of why skateboarding is so much fun. But on the other hand, I like to practice tricks by myself because when I'm with somebody, I can't try to backside kickflip 100 times in a row. Just throwing on some music and trying to land a trick or trying to get something a little more consistent and just focus on drilling that trick for a while or drilling a few tricks. That is also fun for me, and that's something that I don't think I could do in a group or while skateboarding with a friend, because there's just that social aspect that you also want to be a part of. Whereas when I skate alone, I can just be inside my head, I can enter that flow state and just go for something, or just really just clear my mind and skate around. So I really enjoy that too. However, I don't really have much of a choice. I skate alone probably 99% of the time. I don't have a lot of friends in the area that I'm living right now. I know a few people that I can skate with when I go to the actual skate park, but unfortunately I don't make it over there that often. So I'm normally just skateboarding by myself and just inside my own head, practicing tricks, trying to have fun. It's not really intentional, it's more of an accident of circumstance. But regardless, I'm going to be skateboarding anyways because I'm kind of obsessed. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a good day. And I hope that you and I can both get in some good skateboarding this week. Ooh, I think I turned the camera off just a little bit too quickly because thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to ask me questions. And I know a lot of you said that you enjoyed my videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. You know, I'm really grateful and humbled because I don't know if I deserve all the support that I get, but I'm really honored to be able to make stuff that you found valuable. So hope you're having a good day, and I hope we both get some skates in this week.